Hello, this is Rachel live from Kalkine Studios and you're watching the IPO Corner, a weekly show dedicated to IPO market performance, and we bring you hot public offerings and all important information about listing companies. Now, however, before investing in any shares, you need to understand the business prospects and the operations in detail, such as future risks and returns. This can include changing the IPO price or issuance date as the company sees fit. There are almost 20 initial public offerings which are scheduled to be listed in the month of June. The companies involved belong to sectors ranging from mineral exploration to agri-tech. In 2021, more than 240 companies launched their IPOs, making it a record year for public listings. Around 35 companies are expected to list on the stock exchange before the end of the year. However, these listing dates are speculative and investors should contact the company directly for further clarity. IPO listings scheduled for the week include International Graphite, an Australian manufacturer which supplies high-quality graphite products to international markets. Now, the company is establishing an integrated production facility in Western Australia, and according to the company's official website, they're also developing a pilot plant to progress production and sales of battery anode material to supply the exploding global market for lithium-ion batteries. International Graphite has undertaken a $10 million public offering at a 20 cents issue price. It plans to list on the Australian Securities Exchange on the 7th of April. Lord Resources operates as a minerals exploration company. The company focuses on acquiring, developing and producing various mineral exploration projects prospective for gold and base metals in WA. Lord Resources proposes to list on the ASX on the 7th of April, according to the ASX website. It'll raise $4.5 million in capital during the listing at 20 cents issue price. And Finder Energy Holdings is an oil and gas explorer. According to the company's official website, Finder has built a substantial acreage portfolio of highly prospective exploration permits in two of the world's premier hydrocarbon basins, the Northwest Shelf of Australia and the United Kingdom North Sea. Finder Energy has undertaken a $15 million public offering at 20 cents issue price. It plans to list on the ASX on the 8th of April. Well, now let's take a small break, but I'll be back for more proposed IPO listing details soon.
Hi there, James Preston for Kalkine TV. Are you into gaming and virtual reality? Does AI and the endless possibilities it entails capture your interest? Or are you constantly trawling through the web to try and discover the latest updates and innovations in the tech space? Well, let us do the work for you. From the latest product launches to shocking affairs on the World Wide Web, exclusive interviews and information about the top companies like Apple and Google to brand new tech startups vying for your attention. Kalkine's Tech Beat has the latest in what matters in the world of technology. Join me every single Thursday on the Tech Beat, exclusive to Kalkine TV.
Welcome back. You're watching the IPO Corner Show. Let's look at another proposed IPO listing for this week. Noble Helium is an independent helium exploration company headquartered in Australia with operations and explorations in Tanzania in East Africa. Their strategy is to find and develop large new supplies of high-grade primary helium to diversify the global supply chain for this rare and technological vital gas. Noble Helium proposes to list on the 8th of April, according to the ASX website. It'll raise a $10 million capital at 20 cents issue price. Now, before we wrap up the show, let's look at this IPO listing from yesterday. Microba Life Sciences is a commercial stage company with leading technology for measuring the human gut microbiome. It delivers gut microbiome testing services globally to consumers, clinicians and researchers, and drives the discovery and development of novel therapeutics for major chronic diseases. Microba Life Sciences listed on the ASX on the 5th of April under the code MAP after raising $30 million. The The market cap is approximately $123 million at an offer price of 45 cents per share. Now remember, risk appetite level varies in investors, and they need to consider factors such as an analyst's view, brokerage ratings, industry outlook, financial performance, and the peers review before making an investment decision. Also, it's important to note that companies can change the IPO price or issuance date as they see fit. Well, that's all for now on the IPO Corner show. Stay tuned to Kalkine TV. We've got many more shows lined up for you with updates across the economy, markets and sectors. This is Rachel signing off for now.